Imagine waking up every morning with peace and clarity, knowing that your business decisions are driven not just by profit, but by purpose and alignment with your true self. Picture a workday where stress and anxiety are replaced with calm and focus, where every challenge is an opportunity for growth and every success feels deeply fulfilling. This isn't just a dream, it's the power of integrating spirituality into your business. Hi, everybody. I'm Cheryl Campbell, and as always, I am thrilled to be here today with you. So thank you all for joining me. It's always a pleasure to come together with such an inspiring group of women that are committed to their personal and professional growth. Today, I want to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart: the connection between spiritual growth and business success. You know, as entrepreneurs, we often focus on strategies, goals, and metrics, and they're important, but we sometimes forget to over. Today, I want to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart: the connection between spiritual growth and business success. As entrepreneurs, we often focus on strategies, goals, and metrics, and they are really important. But we sometimes overlook the profound impact our inner spiritual journey can have on our business endeavors. Now, integrating spirituality into our business practices can create a more holistic and fulfilling approach to entrepreneurship. You know, when I first started my business journey, I did what many of us do. I followed all the best practices of marketing and everything I could get my hands on and learn. I crafted my messages and all of my copy according to the latest trends and expert advice, hoping to replicate their success. But despite my efforts, something felt off. My messages didn't resonate as I had hoped they would, and my courses were not selling the way I expected them to. It took some time and a lot of reflection to realize what I was missing. I wasn't aligning my copy with my inner beliefs. I wrote what I should say rather than what I truly felt and believed. My marketing felt disconnected from my true self, and it showed. Everything changed when I decided to bring my spirituality into my business. I began to write from a place of authenticity, aligning my messages with my core values and my beliefs. And instead of just focusing on selling, I focused on sharing my true self and my genuine passion for helping others. That shift made a world of difference. My copy became more authentic and resonated with a lot more people. And others could sense the sincerity behind my words. As a result, my courses started to sell. I realized that when our business practices align with our inner selves, we create a more genuine connection with our audience, which leads to greater success and fulfillment. So integrating spirituality into my business gave me a more profound sense of purpose and clarity. My business decisions were no longer driven solely by external pressures, but by a profound alignment with who I am. And that transformation improved my business and brought me greater peace and satisfaction in my work. I went from, oh my God, I got to do this today, to, wow, I'm so excited to get this done. And what a difference in your sense of happiness when you can say something like that. So let's try to understand what I mean by spiritual growth. We're going to start by defining spiritual growth. And this is different for every person. But for me, spiritual growth is about becoming more self-aware and connecting to our inner selves. It's the journey of discovering our true essence, aligning with our values, and finding a sense of peace and purpose in our lives. It's not necessarily about religion for me, although it can be about religion for a lot of people. For me, it's about nurturing our spirit and our inner well-being. Now, if you are interested in exploring this topic further, I have to tell you, Janet and I both have YouTube channels that delve into these concepts. Janet's channel focuses on Christian-based spirituality, offering insights and practices rooted in faith. My channel, on the other hand, embraces a more universal approach to spirituality, catering to diverse beliefs and practices. Now, I know that you will gain additional insights about this topic from either one of our channels. So I'm going to include the links to both of our YouTube channels in the comments below. Be sure to check them out. So next up, why is spiritual growth important? Well, it's like building a strong foundation for a house. Without it, everything we try to build, whether it's our career, our relationships, or our personal goals, they can feel unstable and uncertain. But when we nurture our spirit, we become more grounded, more centered, and more resilient. We gain clarity on our values and our purpose, which guides us to making decisions that are not only good for our business, but also align with who we truly are. Let me give you some practical examples of spiritual practices that can support this kind of growth. One powerful practice, I find this definitely is true for me, is meditation. Taking just a few minutes each day to sit in silence and focus on our breath can make a huge difference in our mental clarity and emotional balance. Another practice that helps so many people is journaling. When you write down your thoughts, your feelings, and you reflect on them, it helps you to process your experiences and gain deeper insights into our lives. Another one that I feel is so important is practicing gratitude. I truly try to live my day in gratitude from the moment I get up to the moment that I go to sleep. But actually practicing gratitude really can change your life. So take some time each day to acknowledge the good in your life. It can shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, and it opens us up to more opportunities and positive experiences. And a lot of times I have people saying to me, but my life is so horrible right now. How can I possibly find any gratitude in that? I want to just ask you, if you are going through tough times, dig deep. There is always something that you can be grateful for. So, for example, again, if you're going through a horrible time, you can be grateful that you are handling it with ease and grace. Or you can be grateful that you're surrounded by family at this terrible time in your life. You can always, always find something to be grateful for, even if you just say, I'm grateful for the beauty of nature that surrounds me. And you mean it. Any kind of gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for. So explore gratitude on a daily basis. It will change your life. Now, let's talk about the connection between spirituality and business. So, embracing spirituality allows us to approach our business holistically. Instead of seeing work and life as separate entities, we start to view them as interconnected. This perspective helps us to infuse our business activities with the same care and attention we give to our personal growth. One of the most profound impacts of spiritual growth on business is how it shapes our values and our ethics. When we are spiritually aligned, our business decisions are guided by our core values. This leads to more authentic and ethical practices. And we know that we need that today. Look at big corporations out there. They do not follow if their values are like that. Woof. But, they put money and profit over the well-being of others. So they are not including spirituality in their businesses, and that seems to be quite obvious. But so again, when we put our values and our spirituality into our businesses, we foster trust, and integrity as well in our professional relationships. Our clients and partners can sense this authenticity, which often leads to stronger and more meaningful connections. Spirituality also builds inner strength and resilience. As entrepreneurs, we face numerous challenges and setbacks. A strong spiritual foundation gives us the inner fortitude to navigate these obstacles with grace and determination. It teaches us how to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. This shift in perspective can be incredibly empowering and transformative. Now let's dive into some practical ways that we can integrate spirituality into our business lives. One powerful technique is mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment and aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Simple practices like deep breathing exercises or short meditations can help us stay centered and focused throughout the day. Now, me personally, I put an app called a mindfulness bell onto my phone, and I set it to go off every 90 minutes. And so every 90 minutes, I hear a little ding, and it's much prettier than that. But it reminds me to step back, be aware of what I am doing, be mindful of a lot of things. And I also take that as a moment in time to do a couple of deep breathing sets. And by doing this, I also find that it removes any stress that may be building because something's not going quite right. So again, that bell goes off every 90 minutes, and I sit there, I reflect, I look around, I become more aware of my surroundings and how I'm feeling. And then I do 2 or 3 sets of deep breathing to help reduce any stress that is in my system. Setting intentions is another valuable practice. Now, unlike goals, which are about achieving specific outcomes, intentions are about how we want to be and feel. They guide our actions and decisions in a way that aligns with our deepest values. For example, an intention might be to approach every business interaction with kindness and openness. This shifts our mindset from merely getting tasks done to engaging with our work more meaningfully and purposefully. And that practice alone can also help keep you grounded and help you to align your actions with your values. Now, I do this practice as well every day. I set my intentions in the morning. And even though I set intentions that are very specific to a given day, every day I start my intentions with saying, "It is my intention to live this day with an open heart, to go through my day with ease and grace and in flow." Those are things that are very important to me. So I make sure that I start every day with that intention. And then again, I list different intentions that may be more specific to the work I'm working on. That is another intention that comes to mind. Actually, when I sit down to do this kind of thing, video work or any type of a workshop, I always also set an intention that my work will help myself and others to raise our vibration and the vibration of the planet. Because I do feel that when we do our work with the intention of helping others, that it is going to somehow help others. We may never know how, but it's kind of like that little throwing the stone, that little pebble in a little pond, and it has a ripple effect that we don't know how far that ripple will go out, but it is there. So again, set your intentions. It will help you align your values with your work. Another practice that you can do is journaling. Journaling could be incredibly beneficial. So if you take the time in the morning or at the end of the day, you can reflect on your experiences, what you've learned, and how you have grown. And all of this can provide valuable insights. This practice does help you process our emotions. It helps us to recognize patterns And it also can help us celebrate our progress. It's a way to stay connected to our journey and ensure we're moving in a direction that feels true to us. The last thing that I like to talk to you about today is work-life balance. As entrepreneurs, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and neglect our personal lives. However, spirituality teaches us the importance of balance and self-care. So please make time for activities that nourish your soul, whether it's time spent in nature, if it's reading or connecting with loved ones. Go out and do something that nourishes your soul. Because when we care for ourselves, we are better equipped to take care of our businesses. So let me share a little bit more about my journey and how embracing spirituality has transformed my business. Early in my career, I was focused solely on achieving traditional markers of success, revenue, growth, and recognition. And I achieved many of these goals. I was, all over social media and everything in 2010 when I had a book published. And I was achieving everything that I wanted, but I wasn't happy. And it was really odd because I was fulfilling so many of my dreams, but I had a sense of emptiness and also extreme burnout. And it wasn't until I began to explore my spiritual side that things started to change. And that's when I realized that true success is not just about external achievements, but also about internal fulfillment and alignment with your true self. I've also seen the power of spirituality in journeys of other women entrepreneurs. For example, my friend Marion started incorporating daily mindfulness into her daily routine, and she found that those practices reduced her stress and improved her decision-making and her creativity. Another entrepreneur that I know began setting intentions that aligned with her core values, and she noticed a significant improvement in her client relationships and also her overall business satisfaction. So some of the key lessons that I've learned from these experiences are integrating spirituality into our business practices helps us to stay true to ourselves. It ensures that our actions and decisions are guided by our values and not just by external pressures. I also learned that spirituality provides us with the resilience to navigate challenges with grace, ease, and determination. It reminds us that every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. Another thing that I learned is that a spiritual approach to business fosters deeper, more meaningful connections with our clients, our partners, and our colleagues. These relationships are built on trust, authenticity, and mutual respect, and that makes a huge difference in how you conduct business. So in summary, we have explored our spiritual growth and how it can profoundly impact our business success. By understanding and nurturing our spirituality, we create a strong foundation that supports our professional and personal lives. We've discussed practical techniques such as mindfulness, setting intentions, reflective practices such as journaling, and maintaining a work-life balance, all of which help us stay aligned with our true selves and our values. So I encourage each of you to take a moment to reflect on how you can integrate spirituality into your daily routines and business practices. Start small, perhaps with a few minutes of meditation each morning or setting that daily intention. Notice how these practices make you feel and how they influence your decisions and your interactions, and go ahead and journal them. Keep track of them. By doing so, you will see a shift in your business and overall sense of fulfillment and purpose. I could practically guarantee that. And remember to check out those links in the comments that will take you to Janet's YouTube channel and my YouTube channel if you would like to explore this topic a little bit deeper. Please remember that true success is not just about external achievements, but also about inner alignment and fulfillment. When we nurture our spirit, we bring our most authentic and empowered selves to our work. And I believe that embracing our spirituality, we can create businesses that are not only successful, but also deeply meaningful and impactful. Thank you all for being here today and for your openness to this topic. It's been an honor to share this journey with you. And let's continue to support and inspire each other as we grow both personally and professionally. And if anyone would like to discuss this further or has any questions, I'd be happy to connect with you after this session. Just go ahead and send me a message. So until we meet again, I'll say have a wonderful day, and I'm sending many blessings to you and yours. Bye-bye.